Hi ladies. This is a hint that I wanted to pass on because it's really a helpful hint for you. I have a marker, and in this case it's not that it's running out of ink, but my nib is all messed up. So I'm going to replace the nib and add some extra re-inker so that it'll be in shape and for me to use, and as you can see, it has a nice clean point. You can get these nibs on the internet and they fit in ours very easily. You need a pair of tweezers that stay closed when you finish, and then you pinch them to open them. And you want to grab that nib, and then I always hold it here because it's kind of hard to pull out, and you pull that out. You set it aside. Okay, now to refill, if you need to refill, you take your re-inker and you drop. Let's see if I can show you how to do this. You drop a couple of drops down in there. I would do like 5 at first. If it's really empty, put 5, then put 5 more, and then 5 more. And then you take your new nib, and the key here is to just insert it back down in there, and you have to kind of pinch up here and do it. And you really want to make sure you get them down in that nib down in there, because you don't want it to stick up when you put your top on, or you'll ruin your top. So kind of gauge how far down. I think I might take mine down just a little bit more, just to play it safe. Yeah. It gets to the point where it won't go any further, and that's probably where I am. All right. Then, because this is a new one, you've got to saturate it. So you just take your, and you need paper underneath of this. You just take your re-inker and you put drops all over it and let it soak in and soak down. You may have to do this a couple of times depending on how your nib takes it. But after you get your re-inker in there, put your lid back, your top back on, and set it down flat. Don't set it this way. Don't set it this way. There's a felt piece in here that absorbs the ink. If you set it this way, the ink rolls down to this end. If you do it this way, it rolls down to this end, and then you can't use both ends. One or the other is messed up. So if you set it flat, it stays evenly distributed throughout. I hope you find, oh, don't forget to clean your, now this one, because I put it in, if you're not cleaning it, if you're putting the same one back in, you're going to need to clean these. If not, the next time you go to use them, you're going to have ink on something that you don't want it on. I hope you found this tip helpful.